Hello, this video is for fire signs. So fire signs, what I got for you today is that you seem to be someone's weakness. It seems to me that someone feels being drawn towards you, or they feel like they're being pulled in your direction. It also feels like, fire signs, that there's somebody who knows you inside and out. Or you may, in fact, know them inside and out. It also feels like to me, fire signs, that, some of you, this must have been going on for quite some time. Because some of you truly struggle. You struggle with yourself in a lot of ways, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, is because you can't separate the negative and the positive too well. What I mean by that is, even though you know that a lot of things may not come out of their mouth that's true, even though you know, I'll use the word, that they do lie on occasions, or they have lied on occasions, a lot of you have allowed yourself to kind of excuse it, so to speak. Let it roll, so to speak. Or you'll get mad for that moment, and then next thing you know, it's back again. Like you let it go for a while, but then something else happens, and that triggers your mind to remember, hey, they just did that to me a month ago. A lot of you seem to be kind of lost in a situation due to a broken heart. Very true, fire signs. Very true. A lot of you have that broken heart due to an ending that has happened. True again. A lot of you were not the ones who created this ending, but your partner, in fact, did. Now, your partner may have walked away from you. They may have closed the door, so to speak. They may have dismissed the whole situation, so to speak. But in my grandmother's eyes, they are still juggling with that decision. In my grandmother's eyes, your partner is still thinking. They're still pouting, so to speak. They're still mad about something, or they're still acting in a childlike kind of way. Your partner seems to have strength or power over you. They seem to be able to charismatically able to control you, maybe not so much with their physical body, but with their mind. Meaning they know how to talk to you. They know how to coerce you. They know how to entice you. They know what triggers will make you happy and what triggers will make you pissed off. What triggers might make you tell them to leave. They know what to do when they need to do it. If they have somewhere they need to go, somebody they want to be out with, they know what to say to create that argument, to get that free time so that they can go do what it is they want to do. They also know what to say so that they can get you to kind of get up in your head a little bit. Some of your partners seem to provoke you with jealousy in a certain kind of way. Some of your partners have done things behind your back that you did find out about. Somebody told you. For some of you, yes, you did lay like this with worry, your anxiety, panic attacks, sadness. For some of you, some type of celebration, some type of event got canceled or is getting canceled. For some of you, that could be Valentine's Day. For some of you, that could be a wedding that was going to be planned. For some of you, that could be just the relationship itself. Excuse me. There has been a lot of talk going around, fire signs, that you've been down, out, low-key, keeping to yourself, playing the hermit. Some of you feel completely disabled over a situation. Some of you feel that since the celebration was called off due to the fact that someone had other options and made other choices, and they refused to put the work in your relationship where it was deemed necessary. A lot of you started to lose your faith, but the universe never left you. God, your higher power, never left you. They didn't forsake you. Because you're not getting something at the time that you want it, doesn't mean you're not getting it. For some of you, what you want to get or what you want to receive or who you want to be with is your human choice, of course. But your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones on the other side, they kind of know a little bit more of what's good for you and what's not. They can see things way before, as my grandmother, way before it even hits you as a thought. Even as a thought, let alone an action. A lot of you right now, fire signs, are going to take the time to do some contemplating, thinking, looking over the whole situation, so to speak. Looking up and beyond the actual event that may have just happened. For some of you, news may have came in fast, or a lover could have returned very quickly, unsure of what exactly you are going to have to deal with. For a lot of you, you were dealing with maybe a business person, maybe somebody who was in charge of their own finances in such a way, maybe somebody who was in a control or powerful position, somebody who was very authoritative, maybe. This person who appears to even be maybe in uniform, or appears to maybe even be a supervisor, a manager, something of that nature, that person seems to like to intimidate you, to make you feel kind of bound and stuck, trapped, so to speak. They like it when you kind of don't know whether to move left or right. They like it when they are in charge of when and if you receive their cup. When and if. See, they're really good at being the one who makes the final decision. Being the one who decides what you can know about and what you can't know about. How much they'll involve you in certain things and how much they won't. For some of you fire signs, you could be dealing with a Libra, or maybe a Libra is one of your friends that is helping you to try to understand something, because you know that your Libra signs, air signs, they try to get balance. They try to create a balance. They try to get you to meet somebody halfway. For a lot of you fire signs, you will in fact, coming very soon, again, I don't do time frames. I don't do time frames. But very soon, you will be sitting in the position to offer one another your expression, your love, a relationship, a commitment. And it's coming. It's coming so much that whether it is a Sagittarius or whether this is just saying that there is some divine timing that is taking place here, there is a lot of things that are going on that you cannot see or you could not possibly know. Also, when your alignment of your stars, your energy, your astrological background, when things don't line up where they need to be for a certain event to take place, then things tend to fade back a bit. They kind of take a break, a time out. A lot of you did just in fact recently go through a tower moment here, or you will be going through some type of tower moment. This in fact is due to somebody paying attention to someone else, somebody not being quite honest with you, somebody who was overlooking your needs and wants and focusing on something or someone else. Now, they could have been focusing on a job. They could have been focusing on finances, or your partner simply, due to the fact that you create a weakness for them, that you are their weakness, due to that fact, some of your people are just trying to keep focused on other things, anything other than you. Because when they think of you, it weakens them. They're afraid they'll be tempted to contact you or call you or want to see you or want to make up with you. But for some of them, they are very egotistical. They are very selfish in a lot of ways, and they always want to be right. So they're waiting to see if you contact them. And then even then, they'll play hard to get. They won't answer your call or your text. They want to wait. They're trying to make you stew. They're trying to figure out, what can I do to try to trigger that person to make them want to call me? I want to see them beg me. I want to see them pleading with me. But when it gets to the tears, then it starts to bother them. When you start crying, that's what they don't like. Now they don't like it. Now they might stay away because they don't want to watch you crying. It's like you can't win one thing or the other. I keep looking at that channel with the Super Bowl. I'm waiting. So, I have the Lover's card here. And with the Lover's card, there are two people here that I'm looking at, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Two people are definitely trying to come back together. Right now, you have a negative force in between you, which is why there's no communication, which is why things aren't being able to work out the way they should right now, which is why this distance between you is not working. Some of you are in a long-distance relationship, and this too is very traumatizing. It's very difficult. Trust is very hard to have with somebody that far away that you can't even see. For a lot of you, as the King of Wands, I feel that you are waiting, desperately waiting. You don't want to accept anyone else in between this breakup. You don't want to really date anybody else because you're technically still committed to this person. Even though you know you've broken up or you're apart and separated, still, you're still being loyal and faithful. For some of you, your partner is not being that loyal and faithful. For some of you, that your partner is being quite the magician. Maybe making you believe that they are being faithful and loyal and they're just keeping busy with other things. But for some of you, not all of you, but some of you, your partner, in fact, is enjoying himself, is taking the opportunity or the risk right now of dating or being around other people because they feel they can. This break, so to speak, gives them a pass that says go. So you may go past go. That's not good because they are definitely taking advantage of the options or opportunities around them, while you, in fact, are holding on very tightly to what you had and what you still want. Fire signs, this video pretty much concludes the fact that you are still waiting for them to finish making a decision, that you do not want to accept that something ended, the fact that you do believe that this is your one and only. But something has been completed here. Question is, will you get the opportunity or chance for another round, for a new start? For some of you, you have other options you can explore, but you're still looking at what you just had. You're still reminiscing about your situation. You're still feeling kind of stuck, but it's okay. When you get to see the next part for this, you'll understand exactly where this new beginning is going and where you get the strength from to do it. Don't forget, when somebody has gone away, this boat, they will sail, and they're going to come right back around to the same port that they left in. So, hold on tight. Let's see what comes next.